Hi, my name is Matt DiGeronimo. Let me ask you something. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your neighbor? Do you believe in America? From where I sit, it feels like a majority of us have stopped believing in ourselves. When did America, the country that tamed the Wild West, put men on the moon, and has defended liberty and freedom from ruthless tyrants over the years, become a nation of people waiting to be rescued by someone else? Are we lamenting the loss of the American dream because it is truly lost, or because we are? We were the country of "we can do it." Now we're stuck in a "it's not fair, the system is broken, it's not my fault, if only, and when fill in the blank changes, then things will be different." Well, guess what? I don't buy it. And if you do, I'm afraid you've been sold a lie. Because America didn't get where it's at through whining. We got here by doing. You can have excuses or results, but not both. And guess what? People are still getting results while the others are making excuses. There was a time when the American mindset wasn't "who's going to fix this for me?" It was "how do I fix it myself?" We saw problems and tackled them. Hard work wasn't an obstacle, it was an expectation. Now, instead of grit, we've been sold grievance. Instead of perseverance, we've been taught to pout. Instead of looking in the mirror, we blame shadows on the wall. But let me tell you something. Right now, today, the American dream is more accessible than ever. It's alive and well. You want to start a business? You can do it from your living room with nothing more than a laptop and Wi-Fi. You want to learn a new skill? There are literally thousands of free courses from Harvard, Stanford, MIT, and others. Want to change your financial future? Millions of self-made millionaires prove that it's still possible, whether it's through investing, e-commerce, or plain old-fashioned hard work. And don't take my word for it. Let's talk about some people who have proven it. John Crowan was born with Down syndrome, and people told him he'd never run a business. Today, he's the CEO of John's Crazy Socks, a multi-million-dollar company that ships worldwide. Sophia Amoruso started selling vintage clothes on eBay in her early 20s. She built it into Nasty Gal, $100 million fashion empire. No investors, no trust fund, just grit. Jimmy Donaldson, known as Mr. Beast, grew up in a small town, started making YouTube videos as a teenager. Today, he's built an empire worth over $500 million, employing thousands of people worldwide, all from posting YouTube videos in his bedroom. Jan Koum grew up dirt poor in Ukraine, moved to the United States as a teenager, and used food stamps to survive. He taught himself how to code, built WhatsApp, which he then sold to Facebook for $19 billion. These are not superhumans. They're not part of some elite club. These are people who visualize the American dream, work their tails off to achieve it, and then reap those glorious benefits. Often, today, instead of building statues of them or naming libraries after them, we lament they should pay more taxes. No one should need that much money. When did achieving the American dream become a scarlet letter of shame? Just last week, I was talking to an Uber driver. He's an immigrant from Syria. He came to America at the age of 25. No money, no connections, no friends. And he spoke no English. Today, he has 3 grown children, a doctor, a lawyer, and a software engineer, each with beautiful families of their own. He showed me their pictures. I asked him, what did he attribute his success as a father to? His answer? The American dream is available for anyone willing to take it, to work for it, and to believe in it. If you still think the American dream is dead, you're listening to the wrong people. You know who benefits from keeping you angry, helpless, and hopeless? Politicians, the media, activists, They feed their families and protect the security of their children's financial future by creating and expanding division and despair. Why? Because an optimistic, independent America doesn't need them. Think about it. If you believe the system is broken and that the American dream is dead, you are likely to believe that success, and however you define that, is impossible or at best improbable. And you may gladly hand over your freedoms and your money to anyone promising to fix it for you. But ask yourself, when has anything actually been fixed by Washington, D.C.? Notwithstanding incremental changes to our taxes, when was your life fundamentally changed because of a government initiative? If 10% of the promises made on the campaign trail were delivered, I wouldn't be making this video. Maybe it's time to accept that these promises always have and always will be empty. Either knowingly or naively, these promises have become laughable, and there's virtually no evidence that our leaders have the ability or willingness to change this. My friends, our words that we use matters. I recommend that instead of "we have a problem, who can we blame and who can fix it?" how about "we have a problem, let us solve it"? When considering the existence of inequities and the inherent unfairness in our systems, instead of allowing ourselves to say, "Hey, that's not fair. Why do I have to work harder than him? How come she has it so easy?" that instead we remind ourselves that comparison is the thief of joy, which can only be redeemed by hard work, sacrifice, and risk. Do you see the problem? One mindset builds and the other destroys. So how do we fix this? Simple. We stop waiting for permission to be great. If you want something, go get it. If you see a problem, solve it. And if life knocks you down, you get back up every single time. And yeah, it's going to be hard. It's supposed to be hard, but I promise you, there's no force on earth more powerful than an American who refuses to quit. We have every reason to be optimistic. Are we really going to be the first generation that just gives up while holding a cup that overflows with opportunity? Look, I don't know about you, but I am done with the doom and gloom. Do we have gaps, blind spots, and areas for improvement? Of course. No nation is without flaws. But I challenge you to name a nation that more consistently tackles those challenges head on, with most of the progress spearheaded from its citizens, not its politicians. I refuse to believe that America's best days are behind us. I refuse to believe that we're too weak, too divided, too fragile to fix what's broken. I refuse to let the legacy of builders, warriors, pioneers, and visionaries be squandered by a bunch of keyboard warriors and professional whiners. Are you with me? Because we can do this. We always have. We always will. I'll leave you with the words of William Jennings Bryan, who said, "Destiny is a matter of choice, not chance." Stay curious, my friends. My name is Matt DiGeronimo. Until next time.